Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you. So alive. Make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you. So alive. Starlit summer night sky got me feeling high. Your love is like a remedy, your body feeling right. Missing lips I've never kissed, I just need a taste. Hooked on you, an addict, I can't let you slip away. Take me in, take me down, I wanna feel your love right now. Take me in, take me down, I wanna feel your love right now. Take me in, take me down, I wanna feel your love right now. Your love, it's your love tonight.
All right. How are you guys doing? Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys are going to have a great night for tonight. We're going to have a really good competition between 25 different teams for you guys in this scrimmage. The prize pool is pretty amazing thanks to BlueStacks. They are the ones sponsoring this. We're glad to partner with them. They are an emulating company that, if you want to know them more, go to their Discord, because they have not just PUBG mobile tournaments like ours and our scrimmages, but they also have scrimmages and events in other mobile games. So if you're like a big mobile player, this could be a really great thing for you. Anyway, go to their Discord. I definitely suggest doing so. The prize pool for this one is going to be between $80 and $240 prize pool. I think we reached $240 last time. That was the first time ever, I believe, which is pretty awesome. The way it works is pretty simply put, the more people that are in the room for each match, the more the prize pool will be. That's a simple way to put it. We have all the details in our chats in Discord, so if you have any questions at all, click the Discord link that's in my profile or on the chat or on the description. Whichever one you see the Discord, hit it because that's where you're going to get most of the information. If you're just wanting to learn more about PUBG Mobile, if you want to learn more about mobile gaming in general, this would be a great place to start, I think. The Discord link. Definitely suggest getting a Discord account. If you don't, it's free. You just get a lot of information like Twitter kind of stuff. Anyway, we are going to show you guys the team list right now. If I'm on a bit of a delay, which I kind of notice I am, I'm not sure if that is correct or not. But if I am on a delay, I should be on a delay. But if like my lips are not matching my face and my movements, then sorry about that. It kind of just looks like to me that way. I'm just hoping it's not from your point of view. Anyway, let me know if you guys see any issues and we'll try to fix it because you guys have a good angle for what you guys are seeing and hearing from my point of view. Anyway, team list, let's take a look. All right, so here it is. We got In the Stars, IFX, Cable, Baloff, Force, STG, Toys, Axe, Mezexes, The Billy Boys, PRC, Gun, 7LV or Liquid Vincier, Ravens, PUBG, The Happy Chemical, Rebellion, Cuties Esports, Repose Esports, Team Fatal, IQ Gaming, FOB, Old School Gaming, Rampage, Shown, Team, and AFG. And let me just take that ad out of the way. Why not? So what I'm going to do is kind of take some of these background things. I think we took them all out. So those are the teams. And as you guys probably know by now, I usually pick one of these teams to win. This time I am going to pick the Cuties. Cuties Esports on Team Slot 16. Good luck to you guys. Now, if you don't know about the history with my picks, well, I'll talk about it in a second. But first, let me know what you guys think. Who do you think will win? Do you think I'm going to be right with the Cuties Esports on Team Slot 16? Or do you have another team winning it all? Love to hear your thoughts on this. So, as I was trying to, I went into a little bit is my picks and my predictions and how that turns out. Not a great turnout. The results of my predictions tend to be pretty bad. So here's the story. One day, PUBG Mobile Gods came down. Yes, I'm saying this is very true. PUBG Mobile Gods came down one day and they said, wow, H Crusader, or they actually said CJ but you guys don't know that. So anyway, H Crusader, you have a great voice for this. I'm like, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Like, great praise. They said, wow, your face is amazing for this. Oh, I see what the problem is. All right, hold on one sec. I need to charge my computer. That was the issue. Okay. I was wondering what was going on. Okay, so that should help a little bit. Hopefully it won't overheat. But anyway, oh, now it seems great. So, by the way, continuing the story. Sorry for that. They said, wow, you're doing a great job streaming the whole event, organizing the scrim. I'm like, thank you so much. That means a lot. And so they said, you're really great at 3 different things. I'm like, oh, okay. And that's an odd way to put it, for sure. And they said, well, you can't be good at 4 different things. And I was like, where is this going? So they said, any team that I pick to win, they will make sure that team does not win. So Cuties Esports, you know me. I think you guys will do an excellent job. I believe you guys can do it. Now, gotta watch out for the PUBG Mobile Gods. They may come out of nowhere. I don't know. It's a curse. You guys can overcome it, though. That's why I believe you guys will win. You guys will overcome that curse and take them out, and take out the other teams too, as you will get #1. I believe it. So thank you for you guys all joining in. Why not, Leo? Thank you for the follow. We will get into this in roughly 5 minutes, so get ready, get your popcorn, get your drinks, and then come right back. Stay tuned, and we will start. Right now, I'm going to keep an eye on Discord, see if anything needs to happen. Looks like we're pretty good so far. Nobody's saying anything that's like having trouble getting in. And also, by the way, guys, if you guys are competing and you guys are having issues with getting into the room for one issue, let us know. Let us know in Discord so we can try to figure it out with you and get you guys in. hopefully we'll have a packed room. Last time it was an average, I think, of above 90. I think we reached 240. Either that, it was roughly 80 to 90. 80 to 90, something like that. But this time, hopefully we'll have the same thing. I love those numbers. Right now we got 41 people and we got 4 minutes now, so we'll see. We'll see if that turns out the way we like it to. This is actually the first day of the crew challenge, so I don't know how you guys are competing in the crew challenge, but that is going to be the case. I know Naked Esports, we will be competing in the crew challenge. Right after this scrimmage, we're going to hop right into our games, as we want to make sure we have the time to compete. And if you guys want to do the same, if you guys are watching and you guys are thinking, man, I would love to get some practice in before the crew challenge, this could be the thing. So they'll have the crew challenge next week as well. So if you guys want to compete in this and then go right into the crew challenge, this is it. This is it. And although, by the way, this scrimmage is not just for pro teams. This is for amateur teams who are trying to make a bigger name for themselves. This could be for pro teams who are trying to practice. Certainly invited to come and compete. We also advise people who don't have a team, who just have a bunch of friends, because you guys might be thinking, if you were just watching maybe and you're not part of a clan, but you're thinking, wow, I would love to see what this is about. We want this to be kind of that space for you as well. Anytime we can expand the community, get more people into competing in PUBG Mobile is a win for us. So we want you guys to do that. If you guys have any questions about how to register in these things, all you gotta do is ask me. All right, I'm on Discord 24/7. Type it in, text it, and send it, and I will respond to it. If you guys want to get in touch with me through our Discord server, easy enough. You know, that way it's more broader to everybody and people can answer your question even quicker. It might not just be me being able to answer, it might be the whole server being able to help you out. So definitely come to our Discord server. It's a group of really cool people in PUBG Mobile, in the PUBG Mobile community, and we kind of just talk about what's going on, and we make sure we have a channel to promote your content. So if you're a content creator, we want you to be able to produce it and then show everybody what you have. We also have a channel to apply to become a Naked Esports member. So if you want to become a Naked Esports player, casual player, whether it's comp player, a staff member, you guys can be a part of Naked Esports and do just that. And also, obviously, we have the Naked Pro Scrims, which is another scrimmage that we host. All that prize is $20 that comes straight from our pockets. So if you want to compete in that, feel free to do so. That is on our Discord to register on. If you want to compete in this particular one, we have all the information of how to register and how to get into it in our Discord. So whatever you're thinking, whatever you want to do, whether you're thinking about it, you're not sure, but you're thinking, it could be something good to look into, hit the Discord link in my profile. Hit the Discord link in my description, wherever you're watching from, because that is going to be where you can learn about this stuff, and you can go into other communities as well. We have so many other teams that we have relationships with, so if you kind of want to learn about their teams, maybe you want to take a look and see if you can apply for their teams, definitely a good thing to do. So definitely, if you're totally new, go to the Discord. We got 73 people joined in on the room, and it is 7:59. We're probably I'm gonna go with a high 70. I'm hoping for a high 70 for the first match, but we'll see. 73 is pretty good too. I'm happy about that. And we're gonna get going soon. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys will have a good time watching. I'll try to get everybody's chat on my screen, so I will never not be able to talk to you guys. And then hear that in the background. We don't want that. And, there we go. All right, we're set for the most part. Pretty sure. All right, so you guys can hear the music. Good, right? Yes, that seems right. You can hear me talking. Good. If you have any questions, right, about getting things worked up, let me know, okay? Because that will help me help you. Okay, cool. I'm happy. I'm totally happy now. We are set to go for the matchup here tonight. Okay. As you see, we're getting started right now, and I'm gonna head over to that scene right now so you guys know exactly who is ready to go. It's running so much more smooth. I forgot I didn't plug in my computer. That was the thing. I'm like, why is my computer running so slowly? And it was low on battery. So it's charging right now. Hopefully, because if you guys are new to streaming, if you guys have never done streaming, which is a possibility, you don't want your computer not to be 100% charged. You want it to continually be connected to an outlet because after a while it starts using the battery, overheating your computer, and heat causes a lot of problems in a stream. So hopefully we won't have those things tonight. I'm expecting that will be good. It seems good so far. No frame droppage. I'm happy about that. And here we go. Shake. I just created a video, and I texted the Naked Esports clan about it. So definitely take a look at that too. If you're on YouTube, all you have to do is look me up at Naked H Crusader, and you'll find a cool video I did. Totally different video concept than anybody has ever done. At least I think so. Definitely want you guys to take a look. It's like a vlog slash mobile gaming content put together into a regiment for like everyday life. So if you guys want to take a look, I'd appreciate it. Go to YouTube and type Naked H Crusader. Or I think it's just H Crusader actually on YouTube. You'll find it either way. So let me turn off the music because I like hearing the in-game sounds while I watch a scrim. So let's see what we got here tonight. Looks like Team 5 is dropping down as we speak with the toys as they're going to El Pozo by themselves too. They're going to get a lot of good loot as nobody else seems to be dropping their Crater Fields. Possibly we got TF maybe dropping down there, although it seems like they're going a little bit farther than that. We got Mizex's, I believe that is a Mizex's on Team 7 on top of La Cabrera. They're going to have that by themselves. What we're going to try to do in the beginning, guys, just like any other day, thank you, Celeste, for joining in. What we're going to do is try to find the action where the teams are closest and where they're going to battle it out. So right now, we could maybe see San Martin be one of those places with THC. The rest of Team 20. Team 20 has been absolutely crazy FOB. They've been winning a lot, whether it's the Naked Pro Scrims or the Naked Riot. They've been absolutely insane. So keep an eye on this team with Zen, Big Bangs, Joker, and Batman. Now, they do have two teams possibly near them cutting into this one of them being THC with the Happy Chemical team. So we got Trick here, Slit, and Danky. Now they are a three-man squad, so that's going to put a little bit of hurt on them as far as overall options or overall probability is for them. IQ looks like they went all the way to the end and took a car and possibly going to be picking up some people to go farther across. They can head all the way over to Camp Military or El Azahar, and nobody's over there because the plane line didn't really help anybody out for that. Team 5 is taking shots, but there's no one there, so I'm not going to head over there. Team 14 and Team 20 are still close. I'm just going to keep an eye on the rest. Just want to see where else we should go if that is the case. Team 24 with the Cuties on Team 16 as well. I'm not sure if that's where we want to head to right now. I think first place first is going to be where we just were at with San Martin. Batman looks like he's holding the crates here, and they might have an eye on them already. You see Danky with the corn. I haven't seen that outfit in a long time. You know what I don't like? You know what I don't like about PUBG? And it's very small, which they can easily fix, I believe, but they just don't because they don't want to. Is the helmet? The helmet. You saw he had the corn on top. Why, when you get a helmet? I think if you get a helmet on, you should be able to keep the head thing. Maybe the helmet just kind of sits where your head is and the whole outfit goes around it, so you still have it. I believe that should be the case. I don't know what you guys think. Rather than the helmet just completely taking out the outfit. I know then it makes it look weird, right? Your outfit's cutting through your helmet. Still, I think it would look a lot better. Less realistic for sure, but I think it would look better. Team 20 still here. Looks like they were looking over at Team 12 Impact OP. Thank you for the follow and thank you for joining in. Good job. Good job. Good job following me. But thank you for following me. And I don't know if you're playing or not, but good luck if you are. And we got RPG with Rampage. We got Chronic, Vayne, Real, and Freaky. Team 21 near them, but a little bit down the road a bit. We got Vortex. Wait. The two Rampages. I wonder how this happened. Vortex is by himself here. He's trying to hide from everybody else over there. Interesting. I'm not sure how that turned out, but maybe. Oh boy. TQ Real is cutting all the way around. He should be able to see Vortex. There's the shot. There's the kill. And he could not hide behind that any longer. Interesting. Not sure what happened there. Team 8 is next to Team 1. We got BIS. I'm going to go with Milos Boys, Snapoles, TA, and Scon Boy. Or Han Boy. Nope. Chon Boy. There we go. Anyway, Team 1's right there. You can see him. And shots fired from Milo. Milo getting a lot of good hits. Gets 2 knocked right there in a row, which is leaving Team 1 a little bit in a problematic state. Trying to use a shotgun, and he needs to get out of there. Bad choice of staying in one place. Chonboy next, maybe against Natsu, and Natsu is out of the battle. Team 8 wins it. Great work, good execution. They just waited for the enemy to get into the open, and then they took fire, and that was pretty much between 2 different players, Milos Boys, and then you had, obviously, Chonboy doing the work. The rest of the team wasn't even necessary. Maybe he was helping a bit. But overall, it didn't seem like it was required. Team 16 on top of the Cuties. They might be taking a look at Team 24. You can see here Shiloh's is staying prone. He might know that there's enemies nearby. Maybe he saw Damien cross over or something. As you can see, Cuties player is trying to back away slowly onto the back half of this silo. Damien, I think he's running with a little bit more freedom. I don't think he knows how close the Cuties may be. Maybe they do. I'm not sure about that 100%, but it doesn't seem like it the way they're moving. We got TC Ranger on the team as well, as they are cutting closer and closer to the Cuties. But they're still pretty far away, so we will possibly come back to this, but we do want to see activity if possible. Team 13 and Team 10 might be getting at it. Possible, I say. Patels, look at all the Patels. There's 2 knocked though. As you can see, the revives are occurring. One just got picked up. The other is getting revived as we speak. Team 10 is pushing. That is the gun. And there's the shots on one player, and the thirst is real as Wesker was not going to let one live. Now you do see 2 knocked on the left. I'm not sure how that just happened. Teammates must have came in clutch there. You can see Patel 2 trying to hang on. Cabo right there and gets taken out. Wesker threw a grenade, but that's not necessary, as they did already get the squad wipe. So good job for Gun, taking down the whole team, and we'll see if they continue going forward. Team 20 and Team 14 seems to be fighting against each other. Shots fired between both. As you see, Batman is knocked on the left. I always say this, but it's necessary to say this is comically incorrect. Batman and Joker can't be on the same team. Never happened before. Oh, Trick. Trick just got hit a bit, but he backs away. You can see here, Batman's going to get revived by Big Bang. Right behind this wall with the smoke cover as well. Trick gets knocked. It looks like he's going to hop down and hoping to get revived by a teammate. Where's the teammate? There he is. There's Danky going over. Oh, he get hit once, but not twice. And he hops into the window. And that should be giving him enough time to pick up Trick. The rest with Batman and Joker. Let's see if they make a big push here, because it looks like they're trying to do that. It will take them some time. I'm sure they can get that revive in first before Batman and Big makes their run through. Looks like they are going to get shot in the wide open, but Slit gets knocked thanks to helping teammates on the far side. I think Joker caused that one, so now it's a true, technically 2v2 at the very moment. The rest of Team 20 with FOB might make a push forward. That will change it to a 4v2. But right now, that was a cool bank shot if it worked, but it won't, as Batman went farther through. Dank is still there on the top on the left side. Looks like Trick needs to heal. Slit is not going to have an easy time getting recovered, and we'll see exactly how this pans out inside now, as this will be the place where battle ensues. Shots fired on Batman. Batman taking a bit of damage, it appears. Where'd you go? There you are. It looks like they did get a knock, possibly, on Zen. Yes, they did. So it's a 3v2 situation. Trick needs some heals, and I guess he doesn't quite have it. Shots fired downward. You can see Batman taking more damage. Trick back. Oh, Trick killed him, hurt himself as he jumped out of the window, and that knocked him. He lost a lot of health doing that. You can see Batman, Joker losing some health. Big Bang's lost some health as he dropped down. Big mistake was made there. Obviously not intentional. So back was Danky got revived, or Slit got revived by Danky. Even though they got that revive, that was a bad trade. Trick was doing so well back there. I guess he took a hit there, and his health was already low enough. Maybe slip. Oh, that's a good nade throw. Where'd he go? Does he not know? That's a smoke. It's a smoke, so it's going to be very hard for them to see through that. And that was a missed smoke, I guess. It looks like it's way off, but that's not necessary. They can... Ooh, one's backed off. Danky reached to the ground. Shots fired on Batman. Batman lower health. A lot of people knocked on the right. That's why Batman's the only one here right now. Taking out Batman would be huge for them, but you can see here he's actually rotating closer to the group of enemies. We'll see if that total works out. But Batman is hanging on. He's waiting for teammates to get revived and ready to go so they can all make a push. Slit, I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you're healing yourself, waiting for time to kind of help out. Let's see Zen. Does Zen know? Zen's peeking this like he knows he's there. So he's being awfully cautious. 3 of them are still alive. 2v4 situation. Batman still on the side with Slit. Danky's trying to hang on 1 player against 3 technically on this side. He wins 1, but look at the health. He's trying to thirst him first, but he will get hit on this side, and that will be a knock. Batman gets knocked as well, and he will go for the thirst, so it's 2 knocked out for FOB. A 1v2 situation that actually makes things a little bit more interesting now for THC. I think that helps him. Sorry, I forgot to turn all chat. I can already hear it. And there you go, Slit is out. So Zen and Joker will take the win. I will make sure to turn off all chat next time. Hopefully, everyone's going to be super kind and not say anything bad at all. That would be great. We got Axe team here. Piquette, Cleaner, Angry, and Onyx. No kills for them yet, and Los Leones. But I'm sure they'll pick up something as they go through. We got IQ. We saw them driving before. I thought they were going to head to... where were they heading? I thought they were heading to El Azahar before. But maybe they changed gears and went to Los Leones. Apparently they did. Team 15. Might see a player on Team 19 drive by. This is with Team RN with Jinx. ID Apney, Tushua, and Xander as well. Yeah, I'm a pretty bad explaining team players, or just making sure I say them right. So if you ever hear me say something wrong and you know it's wrong, just let me know and correct me, because that goes a long way. Maybe I will get better. Who knows? There's miracles. We got Coffin RVNS for HX as he's by himself. This is going to be a big problem. By yourself against squads, your chances are very slim. Team 18, we'll take a look at you guys as you just make it through beyond the junkyard. TF with Kaysen, Lick, Senso, and Cynics. See how they do. They still have all 4, obviously. 0 kills. Few teams have 0 kills so far. It looks like a lot of teams haven't quite found enemies like PRC has as well. Isacard, Kambu, Richo, and Cheeto, as they're apparently going in multiple vehicles. Oh, there we go. There we go. Going in, using multiple vehicles to get from the blue zone into the new zones. Take a look here. Team 3, closer to Team 19 than I thought. It looks like, oh no. Okay, I thought he was stuck in there. Sometimes you can get stuck in between these things. But it looks like KBF Merlin was able to get out. He is by himself. He does have teammates with Rolex and Fokita, but they're not near him right now, and I'm not sure why, but this seems to be the case. Toys going after BIS. BIS already has a squad wipe of 4 on their books. We saw, I think, a few of those kills just moments ago. Toys 0 with Kevin, Gustavo, Tufo, and Castillo. Team 5 and Team 8 very close to each other. Both teams know that they're there. The real Emphadil. Thank you for joining the stream. Looks like Chon Boy trying to take a look and see if they can get the the eyes on some Toys players. Toys are doing a great job making sure they're not going overly peak. Chomboy overly peaking on this one. As you see, Castillo is peaking every now and then. I'm surprised that, yeah, Tufo wasn't shooting back. I thought he would have had an angle here. He definitely sees it. And Tufuo gets the knock on Chomboy with the bolt action. So important to have snipers on this map in particular. There's a lot of times where you're going to do long-range shots. Merlin probably hears those shots, and he's backing to a different position. Don't blame you for that. Looks like there is a push on the right side. We'll see if that's about. See Kevin Toys and the rest of his, or another one of his players pushed in. Snape, we got one player on the left there. I don't know if you realize how close he is, and he gets him in the back pretty easily and keeps going around, and Castillo did nothing to help out the cause. So let's see what he does here. He's going to third party or TPP it and see if he can see Castillo's. Oh, yes, this grenade can do wonders. He's going to have to throw it, though, and move into another position. Castillo almost knocked out, and that grenade cuts in and does the rest. That emergency throw actually came in clutch for him, and he takes down Castillo. The two first pushers on Toys will be knocked down. BIS doing great there. They were the ones that got knocked first in this engagement, but they were able to recover pretty quickly and take down two as they tried to make a push right after. Looks like Gustavo staying low here. Shots fired on Tufo, and Tufo is just going to go a little bit higher to get a bit more of advantage. Thirsts are in order, making sure they don't get revived. Toys, another player, Tufo is knocked. Gustavo has to think about how to get their revive in and get up this hill at the same time. You can see now he's making his push up. Looks like he's able to do that successfully. Just when I say that, he started getting shot at. And Gustavo's going to stay low, probably going to heal up. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm surprised BIS isn't pushing. They are doing exactly that. Gustavo not going to survive much longer than this unless he can pull a miracle out of his hat. And he won't, as BIS gets another squad wipe. That should be 8 kills on the board for them. Probably the most out of any team so far tonight. We'll take a look at STG. First time we're seeing them. Capo, Trainer, Robert, and Mamada all made it to Los Leones. It does seem like it's going to end there. As you see, it's pretty close to center circle, but we'll see exactly where it ends soon enough. Team 24 looks like they may be going to the drop. There's Team 7 that's there as well, I believe, already. So the Mazexes, I believe, that's how you pronounce it, with Marchena inactive. I'm going to go with Jose and Nox. All in pretty much the same compound area. Adju103, thank you for joining the stream. How are you? Remember, guys, I'm on a delay, so keep that in mind. We want to make sure teams don't stream snipe using this. So that's why we have the delay, so it does not happen. Marchena. I guess he may be AFK. He's just looking down on the ground. Meanwhile, you have the rest here. Forever's here with Vito, Damien, and Ranger. All on the same squad. Different tags for some. ITS, TC, and GG, and CRM, so all different tags there, looking down toward Mazexes. Take a look around, see if we find anything in particular with teams being close to each other. Not really, not right now. I mean, Team 22, it looks like they might take some shots on Team 6. I'm assuming Team 6 has the high buildings. We'll take a look. The Real Infidel, welcome back to the stream. Yep, they do. They have the high part, so that's Axes. Or AX, Team AX, with going against Rampage. Freaky got shot once, I think, right there. I'll take a look and see what the Axe is going to do here with Onyx. Onyx is dropping down. They need to get into the next zone. As you can see, they're going to push across the street and probably continue to get their teammate Piquette. Or, yeah, Piquette or Piquette, either one. And let me know if I'm wrong. Angry is taking shots. Looks like, oh, big mistake. His teammates have already left the spot. So now they're going to have to make a push back. You see Onyx is going to do exactly that and hope to get that revive. And Freaky's actually pushing another player with the cleaner on Axe. Freaky just drove here, so he's able to get here quickly. Let's see what the cleaner can do. As there he is. Why is he doing that? Why does he keep doing that? I don't know. Does it have the sound back? No. Just trying to get sound back. Sorry about that. I don't know why I did that. Let's see something. I know they're right there. Let me just take it off and take it back on. There we go. There we go. We got sound back. Sometimes you just gotta know how to work things. Looks like Freaky's taking shots across. Doesn't quite get the full knock, but Cleaner certainly took a hit as he lost most of his health. There's Onyx, Angry, and Paquette. I wonder if I'm saying the word that the duck set, but like using other people's words. That'd be interesting if someone did that. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but when you say a certain word, it'll pop up that like, what question do you want to ask? And if someone has their name like that, because that happened twice and that never happens, but if someone has their name like that and I just say it without thinking, maybe they have their name that's very close to that, if you know what I mean. I can't think of any of them that are that close to it, but yeah. Anyway, we'll continue. You guys might just be confused of what I'm talking about. Trainer is knocked, and Mamata is taking some hits as well as he's trying to get this revive immediately after. Team 24 was probably the cause of it. They're not going to be pushing much further than that, though, or farther than that. What's over here? Look at these two teams that are fairly close. We got Capo, who is knocked for STG. KBF is getting a revive on Fakita, and Rolex is inside the crate looking around using that TPP view. Here's Forever trying to look at everywhere, but he does have enemies that are right across this open platform. They have the vehicles here. They're probably going to use those as when they want to leave this spot as well. Axe is cutting into this area. Let's see where they go completely. They're going to continue heading down. They're heading closer to Team 7. And I'm wondering if they know that there's enemies there. Onyx seems to have stopped. And it looks like the rest have stopped here as well. KBF is over there. They see Axe across the way. And you can see here, Vito's trying to use that AWM in hand. Gotta be sure. They are getting they're not quite sandwiched, but they do have enemies on both sides. Definitely a bit of a distance for each of them. These are really good fortified spots. The only problem is grenades that cut in here, but it's so hard. Look at how far all these spots are. To get a grenade in there, you'd have to get pretty close, and nobody wants to do that. So all Merlin and all Rolex is doing is kind of peeking every time. They're using their TPP view to look around, and if anyone cuts close, they'll kind of get up and shoot from their position. Got IF. They're trying to get into next zone. It is going to be flipping away from them. There's already a teammate of theirs that is at the very edge. He's definitely going to be their scout right now, looking around, seeing if there's enemies close by. They're probably going to take this. They have a spotted zone, and they got a little bit of places that are fortified with the shed, and I don't know whatever you call this thing, but that thing as well. This team has not moved much. Looks like they are getting shot now in the back, and Nox is trying to get away from the shots. Vayne just took a knock from Marchena, so that was the response for that. And you can see here, Freaky is going to avoid a lot of the gunshots and makes his way over to go for the heals. Team 7, 2 kills already for them. Chronic in his view for Marchena. Behind that house. Hard peeking it, waiting for him to peek out as well. Axe, Onyx has lost 2 players with Angry and Piquette. Cleaner is still alive though, so they're going as a 2-man squad. I think Team 7 must have caused those kills. We saw one player was trying to take the loot box as he was getting shot from a different squad. There they are. Espinoza got hurt a bit. Marvin is getting shot at as we speak, and the car is being held up okay. A lot of shots, but not really hitting. Maybe a lot of shots on the car, but certainly not on the player. Looks like Vigilante is out of the game. Espinoza, Marvin, and Peralta. We've seen this team compete many times before. I like what they do, and hopefully they'll do well. There's IF, and it looks like Forever is going to hold them in there. They don't have to move through the zone, and what I'm seeing right now actually is interesting is this. RN has moved all the way to this side, and Team 2 is right in front of them. So if they're going to peek over to see more towards center, they should be able to get a good eye on Team 2. And that also, look at KBF, has gotten a little closer as he drops down. He has enemies near him. He's going to try to move to a different position, I think. Team 15 right on the backside of them. You can see shots on Merlin. Merlin wanted to use this for protection, so he wasn't trying to head out. And right now he just got shot a little bit, and he knows that there's people behind him. Team 2 smoked up their spot still. Their shed is the only thing holding them against enemies. And there you go, BIS. Looks like they pushed in. Take a look at exactly what happened. Tax is back there. Looks like Peralta's holding his own as he's going for thirsts and gets one there. Looks like IF has a lot of players to come in. Espinoza, Marvin. There was one player here. Yeah, Tax is the only one left now on his squad. BIS, I think, had the most kills before. They had 8. They still have 8. Oh, that grenade, that's cutting in. That's going to hurt a lot. He's got to move to the side. He does move to the side. He might have taken a little bit of health down as he's at half right now. He's not using any of his meds. There he goes. I was thinking, oh, is he using his meds? He's doing something with his gun. There he goes. Yes, he's using a booster. Espinoza is knocked. Marvin, I'm surprised that grenade actually didn't kill him. I'm not sure where that grenade even came from. But maybe it was a mistake from a throw or something. Anyway, we got Coffin, who's still alive, soloing this. Soma, thank you for joining the stream. He's getting super close to Team 2, but he's going to stay low. He's probably going to try to stay low throughout the whole game until the end. Axe is in center of New Zone. They're happy here. Look at this spot, too. It is great coverage for this team. And I'm going to say team, but where are the rest of your squad members? They are cleans over there. So there is 2 players on this squad, and they are in zone. We got Axe Cleaner looking at PRC over there. Looks like might just see him, but we're going to let them go until they move out of that position. We're going to head over to Gun as Pocky, 98, is rotating around, heading real close to Coffin, who's solo as well at this point. Pocky's solo, but not out of choice, but out of death. And now he's the only one out. Oh, he is out as well, I should say, thanks to the long-range shots of MZS. So Coffin, I thought he was going to have some battles, but nope, not anymore, as that player was out, thanks to another whole team. Oh, still shots as the car is getting ripped, and Tax is right there. Tax is down as well, and BIS is out of the game. They had a great start, but they could not overrun this Team 2 here with IF, as Marvis, though he gets knocked, Espinoza and his teammate, can't see you, where are you? But anyway, you had a teammate that's still doing the work. Espinoza and Peralta are still doing really well. There's Peralta right there as he's getting shot on the side thanks to Jose. He's trying to get this angle here, but he's having a hard time keeping his gun out right there. And it looks like that smoke in the hill is giving Peralta cover. Coffin is still there. It looks like he's going to start moving. He's probably going to take this buggy to get into zone after he puts the booster on. Ranger gets close to this shed. Nobody's here. He's looking in to see if there's anybody, but nope, he is in the clear. Vito's getting hit hard on that side and gets knocked. Forever is going to try to get to Vito, I believe, and try to pick him up. Car explodes. Smokes are thrown to help. Forever should be going. Yeah, there he goes. There he's the revives are in order. Team 19, they're not going to push from this spot until the zone pushes them out. And right now, they're in a happy spot. Though the zone will probably change out. Yes, it does. 2 more center. Team 6, still good here. You can see the enemies there. Looks like one person threw a grenade, whether it was inside or right outside of that shed. And Cleaner is going to get, watch out his back as well. He's going to try to hold that. And he lost a lot of health doing that, though. PRC obviously knows he's close. Cleaner's trying to throw, oh, that grenade was on the other side. Although I guess it just went right under the car and that damage took place anyway. As Cleaner is out of the game. Thanks to long range shots from MZS, so they just stole a kill right there. PRC was the cause of the knock, but MZS was like, hey, I'll take a free kill. Appreciate it. Cambu is possibly trying to get into zone and get into the shed, although the whole car is kind of making that hard. So 2 teams in zone. Team 2 technically still has a player in zone with Espinoza. Team 24 right there. Look at that, Forever. They're all right there next to him. Shots fired on the backside by Peralta, who's shooting at MZS. So that might push Forever here. Yeah, he's going to try to throw a grenade into that shed. There it goes. Does it make contact? Does it hurt? No, it won't. Although Espinoza might have taken a hit there. He's trying to move down to his teammate, but look at all the MZS players. I'm surprised Espinosa's not getting shot in the broadside. There he goes. There's the shots, and there's the knock. Grenade didn't take him out, but the bullets certainly put him down. As Peralta is now by himself. There's a grenade forever getting the final knockout of that particular player. Peralta's out as well, thanks to Team 24. MZS right there, right now, looking out. And Active is in the blue zone. He's gonna, I don't know if he was knocked before, but he's certainly out of the game, or he's knocked right now. Surprised it took him that long to move. Grenade gets Jose, well done, good throw. Grenade, another one, but Damien's trying to get into zone. He definitely makes it just in time, but look at his health. And that grenade, if that, oh, that's probably gonna do Damien, and he's got to back away from it. Good thing it didn't reach him. That was not, it was pretty far away from him. But, oh, wow, that one takes a hit, and that was actually from Team 19, who was happy to get a knock, but not happy to get taken out by the same exact squad. So Team 24 doing a really great job. 15 kills under their belts right now. We'll see if that continues, or would that be put an end soon enough. Nox and MZS, 7 kills total. They haven't moved for quite a bit until very much right now. They were in that compound for a while, and they seem to be happy there as they were getting some kills from people coming into their position. MZS trying to get behind cars and all of that. And meanwhile, we got PRC who's taking this shed by force, and it looks like they are getting hit by the cross squad. So PRC, even though they're not closest to those enemies, they're probably most in view of those enemies. So they got to be careful about that. Usually this team right here, if all the hills were even, obviously MZS and Damien and his squad on Team 7 and Team 24, they'd be battling out more than anybody. But because of the positioning, the way everything looks, PRC is actually in view of a lot of these teams. So we'll see if they push each other now. It looks like that is exactly happening, as Forever has been pretty excellent in this one, getting a lot of good pushes and taking out players in front of them. Ranger is hanging in there. Looks like Forever's getting the revive on Vito. Big wrap around here as Damien's shooting Andrew trying to make a push with his buggy. And Damien was getting shot, but he was able to go prone quickly to make sure he doesn't get taken out. So Damien's trying to get a little bit closer to his teammates now. He's going to use this little part here of the grass and the hill for a little bit of cover, whatever he can grab. Cheeto's trying to get revived by his teammate. You can see Joe. They're just shooting through that smoke, and surprisingly, none of them hit. A lot of knocks on the Forever side, and he gets everybody there. So 19 kills on the board. We'll see if this is going to be it for them. Cheeto's knocked out, and that is it. So Team 19, I believe it was Team 19, that won the whole thing. This mixture of a squad has so many kills on their board. We'll take a look at the results right now, and we'll move on to match number 2. So we got 7 from Ranger, 5 for Forever, 6 for Vito, and 3 for Damien. A team total of 21. So coming up strong first match. We got 2 more matches coming up, 3 total. And so obviously they're on top of the list. We'll see if that continues though. PRC, they have 3 total kills from Richo, Cheeto, and Isacard. I believe that's how you pronounce that. I could be wrong. Each getting 1 kill. So as I said, 3 total kills. Second place. MZS, we saw you guys get a lot of good things around you. Not a lot in the kill department though. 6 from Nox and Inactive, and then 1 from Joe. So that's a team total of 7. Not bad though, but you still have a long way to go to take out that number 1 team. I think everybody has a mission to do to take that team out. IQ has 3 total kills. AX with 2 kills just from Onyx. IF with everybody getting at least 1 kill, a team total of 9. Really close to 10. Good job from IF. RN with 1 kill. Yep, 1 kill from Acme. Coffin gets 2 kills by himself. Good job. BIS with 2 kills each, making a team total of 8. Gun comes in with 4 total. Well done, Cabo, with 3 of them. KBF with 1 kill total. STG with 0. RPG or Rampage with 5 total kills. TF comes in with 0. Toys comes in with 2. Right? Yep, 2. Nope, that's not correct. Excuse me. Toy with 0. We got FOB coming in with 3 total kills. THC with 2 kills as a 3-person squad. The team I have winning it all. Team Cuties Esports with 0 and 18th place. Patel comes in with 0. ITS Natsu and his team with 0, and then Vortex at the end there with 0. So right now, it looks like it will be Team Forever, Ranger, Vito, and Damien's games to lose. Although we're very early, we've only gone through 1/3 of the total scrim. We'll see if they hang on to first, or will they lose it to another squad. MSS or MS or Missile 8, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Let me see if this is Guy. Yep, that is Guy. Man, these invites. These invites, I'll talk about that in just a sec actually. But that is funny. So invites to the scrim has been interesting. I'm not sure if PUBG actually knows this. I'm sure they do at some level, but they haven't fixed it. And it seems like an easy fix. It's whenever someone invites you to the room, it's usually not the right name. Or it could be a name that is the right name, but in a different language. So I don't know how that works. I don't know why I would do that. But it seems like an easy fix. All you gotta do is, if you're getting invited by a person, make sure the invite is from said person. Not that hard. Not that hard. Because now it's not a big deal, but it's like, I don't know, I don't want to accept an invitation that doesn't help me with the scrim, you know? So that's just something to think about from PUBG Mobile or Tencent's position. Tencent, if you're watching, I think you guys need to fix that. So I think we had like low 70s, something like that for match number 1. Not bad. I think the prize pool for that will be 160. If it continues to be low 70s or anywhere in the 70s range, it'll be, as I said, 160. If we get 80 to 89, it will be $200 prize pool, and 90 to 100 would be a $240 prize pool. So all really good prizes, I think. If you guys want to compete for a chance to win these prizes, all you got to do is register in the future. You can't compete tonight, but make sure you're in the Discord to know when we have these in the future. All right, so hit that Discord link that's on my profile, and that will give you all the instruction of how to register for this event. We have these, which are obviously on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the Naked Pro Scrims, which are on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a different prize pool for that. We have all the information in the same Discord. And we have the Isolator Royale, which is a COD mobile scrimmage. Yes, a COD mobile, Call of Duty mobile scrimmage. So if you want to compete in that, which is very similar, trying to think of a word, similar platform. That's not the same. That's not the word I'm using. Anyway, it's the same look. 25 teams battling out against each other. Battle Royale. But with COD Mobile. So if you want to do that, you can obviously register through that Discord link. So we're waiting for all these teams to head in. Let me see the Discord and see if there's any questions to be had. It looks like you guys are all pretty good. All right, I think we're pretty good, pretty set. Remember, guys, we are very much on time. We try not to wait to get other people in. The reason why we do that is because we make sure we register players. We make sure that they register themselves in, make sure they check in, and it's their job to get in at the right time. This is not an open custom where we can say, hey, we'll wait a few moments to get people in. And nope, these are stringent rules. All these players are fighting for a chance to win the excellent prize pool of $80 to $240. All right. If you can't be on time, you can't compete. Simple as that. We're not going to be waiting for you unless it's our fault that you guys aren't in. That's the only time where we will wait for players, is because maybe there was something we did wrong. But other than that, it doesn't happen usually, very rarely, and we usually start right on time. So this one's going to start, I think, what he says here. Guy's opening up the rooms and making sure they're all set. So make sure you thank Guy if you do see him, whether it's in the channel, because that would be, I think it's great when you guys say thank you, because it really helps him out, or it really just makes him appreciative of what they're doing. And this one's going to start at 8:45, so we got 5 minutes until we begin. This one for sure. Just going to play some music, because sometimes I forget to play music in the background. I like music, I just don't like it in the game. I like it in between games. Right. All right. So we have other content that we're making on YouTube. It's not gonna be. This isn't for Twitch. Definitely follow me if you're watching from Twitch right now. But I definitely want you guys to follow me on YouTube as well, because we're gonna have some additional content on the YouTube channel. We're gonna be posting, and I can post it on Twitch as well. But it's mostly for YouTube because it's pre-recorded stuff, and then we're gonna post it as a clip of different things that we're trying. It's not just montages. It's going to be unique content. It's going to be content you probably have never seen before, because I haven't seen it before. I'm not sure. Maybe you have, but I couldn't find it. So this is why we're making it, is because, one, it's a lot of fun to do, and two, it's different than what anybody else is doing, and I think you guys would really enjoy it. What it is content that is surrounding PUBG Mobile. So we're playing a lot of PUBG Mobile games, but it's dealing with everyday life as well. So the one we just posted right now is about working out and staying fit, and we kind of surround that with PUBG Mobile. Don't want to go into too much detail with that. I would love for you guys to kind of take a look at that right now. We just posted it today, a few hours ago, or maybe less than an hour ago, something like that anyway. It's great getting all you guys watching that content right now. So I would definitely say after this, take a look at it, because I want you guys being here and watching it. But if you guys want, definitely follow us on YouTube and Twitch and Omelette as well, because that just makes it easy for us to guys provide you that content. Definitely follow us on Twitter as well, as we'll be telling everybody what we're doing there as well. Y'all playing CC? CC? What's CC? Or Crew Challenge, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're playing Crew Challenge as well, Paulo. It's in 15 minutes. We're not going to be in the first matches. I think you play 3 matches total, and there's like 5 different times to do it. So we're going to be starting at 10 for that, if we have the time to do so. And if not, we'll just go to 11 and 12 and 1 o'clock. Discord, Celeste. There you go. Thank you for posting that Discord link, Celeste. Appreciate it. Definitely follow us on Discord as well, because I think Discord's our main spot. So like that's our main, I was gonna say main nut. I know that sounds a little weird, but that's our main like home. And you learn pretty much everything about us there, and learn how to register, learn how to join Naked Esports, learn how to, or not learn, but kind of talk to everybody to kind of learn about the community and stuff like that. So that's kind of like our main thing. And then we have branches like Twitter. We have post things there to show you guys what we're doing from a content standpoint and a scrim organizing standpoint to people who don't know. YouTube, where we post videos, whether it's this one, posting it later, or even it's live as well, but posting new content there. Twitch, if you're watching from Twitch, whether it's right now or watching from a different platform. Twitch is like live content like this, and then Omelette Arcade, where we're trying to build more of a mobile audience from them. So if you guys want to follow us in all of them, that would be super awesome, but you don't have to. That's just this I want to tell you guys all about it though. The other thing I want to say, and I felt like I had the tip of my tongue, I kind of forgot, but I'm going to show you guys that team list again, because you guys might not have seen it. So these are the teams competing. Let me take a look at which team won, because they were a mixture of a team, so I had no idea what team they represent. But if they're in the room right now, yeah. All right, so they're team 24. So they are represented by team. Easy enough. So team. They got first place, and not only first place, but they had 21 kills, which is incredible thinking about that. I think there was 72 people into the room, roughly 72, so they got 20 of them, roughly a quarter, maybe a little more than a quarter actually. Yeah, a little bit more. I think it's a little bit more than a quarter of the room. Very impressive stuff from team. But we'll see if they can hold on to that win. So what should team do? That team that I was talking about, that got first place with 21 kills. Second place and third place in those got, I think, not a lot in the kill department. So they definitely have a strong lead with points. YouTube better, said Kevin11. Yep, I like YouTube. I have YouTube. You saying the YouTube side's better? Hey, you pick whichever one you like best. Reeves, thank you for joining in on YouTube. And Borges, PUBG says put toys. You want toys? Want to see more toys? Well, maybe we can do that if you're in the activity. If toys are in more action, we'll look at them. And that's how we do things. If you guys are in action, we'll take a look at you. Celeste says, I love the new content you posted on YouTube today. Thank you, Celeste. I appreciate it. You guys are great. Thank you guys for all watching right now. And hopefully you guys will like what we see here as well. What are we talking about, says Paolo? I don't know. What was I talking about a few minutes ago at that very moment? As you can see, it is Aaron Gell. That will be our match for match number 2. He created a PUBG workout. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'll take a look at that. Celeste, feel free to post that link in the chat. You guys can go back and forth from YouTube to this if you like, but just do whatever you feel comfortable. Stay tuned, watch this, and then you can go to YouTube and see the one. It's the last one I posted, so you'll be able to see it right away. Anyway, let's take a look at this new battle that's about to begin. Team has already dropped, and they're heading possibly to Georgia Pole. It is right next to Georgia Pole, and this is probably the one thing guaranteed in every scrim is no matter how far Georgia Pole is away from this plane line, teams will always go there. Doesn't matter that the plane line might be all the way on the East Coast, maybe all the way on the South side. People will still head to Georgia Pole no matter what. It is just a beloved area in scrims. I'm not sure if I love it that much where I would go to Georgia Pole every time, but it's certainly for a lot of teams, they just can't get enough of it. Toys is going to the main part with the crates as the best loot. And thank you for rejoining, the real effing deal. Team 9 has taken South George with PRC. There's Issachar, Cambu, Cheeto, and Wicho. I think they got 3rd place last time, so not bad from a point standpoint. And then you have IQ with Bean Daddy, Mentalist, Relax, and I cannot pronounce your other teammate's name, but also there as well. Team 15. Let's see what this is about as he's driving and he's skidding on my view. Oh, did he just go in the water? He did. I'm not sure how that even happened. And he's going to get shot at, and this is a big issue. Mistake after mistake, driving into the water and now being knocked. Jinx must be kicking himself as Axe will get an easy knock, and we'll see if that's an easy kill as well. Espinoza looks like he's driving by players, and Espinoza is going to get shot at, but not taking a single hit. A shotgun on them, as you can see there. He was really close, but that shotgun is good for short range, not necessarily this mid to longer range now. Pochinki has 2 players. We'll take a look at that. Destruction 1, thank you for joining the stream. Team 14, Team 12. THC Slit. 2 players on THC, the Happy Chemical. And then you have HX Coffin, who's been by himself, trying to win this on his own. Now, he did get 2 kills last time. It's not going to be enough to really make a make an impact. But he will have those 2 kills, and I think he got 9th place maybe. But now he's going up against THC that has 2 players, Slid and Danky. They had 3 last time, not sure what happened to their remaining player. STG Mamada, Trainer Robert on the team as well. Looks like they're all trying to get the loot here at Primorsk. There's Team 16 that's really close. The aerial view, you'll see exactly that the cuties are there as well. And it looks like Harambe is trying to cut down to get the loot as well. Love that outfit though. That's it's like a bathing suit. I like the top part. Anyway, take a look at Team 16 and Team 4. As this is STG here. So Trainer Robert Mamada is still going after him. They might have seen them. I'm not sure. You can see Trainer running without his gun out. Might be a bit of a mistake as Harambe is trying to find a gun as well. He doesn't even have one yet. I wonder if STG already looted this particular house, these houses. as there is no gun for him to take. This is going to be a big problem for Harambe if he can't find anything to battle. And then we take a look over here as Milo has a player near him. I guess they don't hear each other's footsteps quite yet. There's Trainer. Did he just see? I think he did. He saw Milo up there. My Trainer has an Uzi. I don't know if you realize this, but he's actually in the driver's seat on that one because it looks like this player doesn't have a helmet. He does have an Uzi as well, and it doesn't have an extended, so 25 bullets, and those bullets go quickly on that gun. There's Booty behind the boat. Whoa, wait. Try is here? Look at what Try is right now. He is right next to Robert. And, oh my God, that is so funny. Robert can't quite find him. I think Robert thinks he saw them behind the boat. You definitely see Robert's like looking away and then looking back, saying like, if I just turn quickly, he'll be seen. No. That's so funny. But Robert is just moving around outside here. Maybe eventually you'll look at Robert's just moving back and forth. Never seen this because how weird would it be? Like if you know someone was there, what would you do? Well, probably blow up the boat would be my first thing to do if I had the ammunition for it. Otherwise, you kind of just have to move on because there's really nothing you can do against getting Try. This is just a funny occasion. Sorry, I got to move on because that just, even though it's a thing, I want to see action. Team 20 has Novo. They're going to get a lot of good loot there. Novo is... Did he try to... You tried to drive? Why? Try. Why did you try to drive? It didn't make sense. Just hide. Could have hit the whole time. Could have hit the whole time. You didn't even... what would he have done? Drive over to the boat? I mean, swim over to the boat? If he started swimming, then all you gotta do is drive him away. Ugh. Big mistake from Try there. Team 4 with STG. He's looking at the whole wrong direction. Look at that. Harambe's on that side. He's looking over there like he's in that 3-story still. Nobody's there anymore. Milo, I think, sees Mamada. Mamada's going away, and he doesn't know. I think he wants to get to that 3-story building. And there's Milo. Luckily for Mamada, he's going farther away, but he's going to be on the open now. Gets the knock on Trainer. Mamada looks back and gets Milo a few hits, but not a knock. So that's a terrible spot for him. Robert is trying to cut into it to help out his teammates. He's moving closer and closer. Cutie Harambe is on the 3rd floor, but Milo is right there. Harambe jumps out. Robert has an M16, a hard gun to use in this particular spot. Shots on Harambe. Harambe gets knocked. Try and Cutie Booty are out. Harambe is knocked. Milo's going to try to throw this grenade over. Both of them both throw the grenade out. That grenade blows up, takes him out, and the other one... I'm so confused. That wasn't a grenade. I don't know what happened, but apparently the other guy died, and STG will live. I think a grenade went. I heard the grenade. Maybe it was shots from Mamada on the back. That was another thing that kind of happened. Anywho, STG wins it. Take a look here as we have MZS, Jose, Inactive, Nox, and Merchena as they're driving down the street as we speak. Are you guys playing FPP or TPP? We're playing TPP. You guys are doing the FPP one? Very cool. Yeah, we're going to do the TPP one. This is, I think, our first time doing the TPP part of Crew Challenge. We usually did FPP. Uwu. Uwu. With Majestic, Zvix, Relax, and Natsu. They didn't have a good one in the first match, I do have to say. But let's see if they turn things around here against PRC, especially as they're battling it right now. One has an SKS with Kambu having it with an 8x scope on it. He has a sniper and an 8. Good combination no matter what type of sniper it is. Looks Looks like he's taking out the tires of that, so it's going to be very hard to drive off if they wanted to. It's a very hard position here, especially without a vehicle now, because look at the way out. The way out is to the left, to the right. Nope, none of those are good. They would, in order to lead, they'd have to back away, directly away from us to the west-northwest position. Meanwhile, they do have teammates here who are trying to flank on this side, but it looks like one just got knocked with Relax. PRC seems to have the better advantage so far with the good gunshots and the damage that they're putting on. But so far, nobody has been wiped out, so it still is a 4v4 scenario. I should say 3v4, as Izikard is out of the game here for Team 9. Z-Fix looking around, see if he can get an angle here. It's being a lot more difficult than I think they thought they were by pushing that house. Alib, thank you for joining the stream. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but thank you. Natsu's going to pick up Relax, and they're going to push forward. Cheeto is knocked over there, and they're going right over to that. So I guess they saw that knock, and they want, hey, if we got that knock, we're going to go finish it up. Natsu's getting shot at the side, and Relax was knocked. So Natsu's looking around, seeing if he can do something about it. Meanwhile, Wicho made his way over, but lost a lot of health, making their push up. So now you can see here, Cheeto is going to try to get revived by Wicho. And I think at the same time, Natsu's going to try to revive his teammate. So the tires are off. Kambu caused that. So pretty even as far as health. Good try on the grenade. That might hurt Relax. I don't think it will. That angle as Relax kind of gets to the building. Looks like Cheeto heals up to 75%. Hey, do you think I could join, says Crusader Fan 101. I mean, it's hard to say no to you. I appreciate that. But no, we can't just add new people. Wow, that's a cool name. You get an A+ for that one. If you want to play in these, you guys have to register to compete in them, right? So that's all you gotta do. It's free to register, and you'll have a chance to win $80 to $240. It's really awesome. Biggest prize pool per week that anybody else is doing. So just keep an eye. Wicho, you just moved out in the wrongest time possible, and Wicho's backing away, getting hit a few times now. Natsu's not holding out, shooting pretty much everything in his mag. And there's the shots finally as he tried to wrap around on him, but Relax was right behind to kind of get him instead. So Wicho is out. Kambu and Cheeto now alive. Looks like Kambu's trying to hold back these two players. Meanwhile, look at this. Coffin's actually saying hello and goodbye right now as he passes by an enemy. He's going to get shot probably by both teams. I guess not, as he just continues on. He's going to try to cross this bridge. Looks like that'll work. Shots still fired, but none were on target. We'll take a look now at Team 18. Seems to be battling it with TF. TF going after Gun between the bridges. Yeah, it went up like a firework. Looks like TF and their team with Lick, Red. Kaysen taking a hit there, I think. Guns on this side as well. I didn't even see them. So they're going to push forward and see if they can find good shots on one. Can they keep going? Red's knocked as well. Lick trying to hold the water side. Gets knocked as well. Kaysen now. Only one left trying to hang on tight. It looks like he's not going to have much luck. He dumps down to the water. And yep, it looks like this is inevitable. Down you go. And Gun will take the win. Hard to maneuver around these rocks. And it looks like Gun was able to do it better. As you see Evil Boy and Pocky getting the box there. Cabo, I think, already took that box. And Wesker's getting that one. So they'll be looted up a little bit more. And they'll have everyone good to go. Going forward, we got IQ going toward Team 5 in that compound. I'm sure Mentalist is keeping an eye because they think there's somebody in there. He's definitely eyeing it. There is a vehicle in there skinned. I'm guessing he noticed that. And he's got to be sure not to be caught in the open. He is kind of caught out here. He's got to be careful. Got to get behind some trees or behind some harder cover. I think that's why he's heading upward rather than across, I guess, at this very moment. As he will get away. like toys weren't looking all the way around. That is key when it comes to this. Celeste, thank you for answering Crusader Fan 101. I'm on a delay, remember that, guys. So, it's kind of key is when you are holding a compound, and especially in TPP, you gotta make sure that you're looking all around you. I know Kevin and Tufo Kevin and Tufo, they're pretty much two people, obviously. It's really hard to look 360 degrees. But that is something you need to do in order to hold a compound, to look all around, because people can creep up on you. They're not necessarily going to have a car and make a lot of noise. As they push, they're possibly going to be running and get close before you even notice. So Mentalist, I think, realized them first, and now he's waiting for an opportunity to get a knock first here without them knowing that he's here. Interesting bush camping. Seeing if he can see them easily without them seeing him. Seems to be working. Dornado, thank you for joining the stream. Take a look at Team 10. That is the same team. Or is it? Mzex's is right there. This compound is one of my favorites to hold. I think it's really great. There's a lot of open space around, so it's really easy to hold this particular one as long as you're looking all around. The only problem is this side with the hill, with gun is that they have cover. And it's not that far between the houses and this hill, so if they find an opening to push, they should be able to do that well. Nox is right here, by the way, and I'm wondering if Nox sees them. I think Mzex's, they realize that this is a weak point on this side of the hill, so they have one person keeping an eye on that. And yes, I believe Nox has noticed them. RFG Skizzy, thank you for joining the stream. That's why he went behind the closet here now. He felt like his position was kind of getting a little bit too close for comfort on that. So I'm sure the Mzex's kind of notified the rest of the team, hey, there's people on the hill. Wesker's moving. I'm surprised they're not shooting yet. There's the shots in Wesker. Nice knock on Nox. I'm surprised Nox actually made a lookout right there. A little bit of a mistake there from Nox, but we'll see if that continues. As Mzex's still have 3 other players. Wesker needs to get revived, and Pocky's going to do that. Pocky 98. Longer range shots from Peralta. Third party. Sorry, I forgot to turn off all chat again. This is the thing I do apparently. Cabo is getting shot at. He wanted to get the revive in, but a big mistake as he gets knocked. Pocky's throwing more smokes over there on that side so they can get them revived. That grenade was so close to Pocky. Look at all these smokes, and Cabo's knocked out. You see there, Inactive wants to revive too. I think he's throwing smokes or grenades down. Not sure which one, but I think he's going to try to get that revive to Marchena soon. Push from IF. They have made their way here with the car. There's a lot of cars actually, as they're going to make a push up now. And down goes one player on IF. In the smoke they go. Marvis needs to do something here. I'm not sure what his move is to go for the revive on Vigilante first. It seems low. You can see here Marchena needs to get... Look, at barely any health left. He couldn't wait any longer unless he was willing to die out. Joe's good job shooting from that angle. Needs to heal though as well. So a little bit of a stalemate, interestingly enough. They have all 4 of their players here, but they're not pushing on those 2 players on top that they know is there. They also know there's a player there as they got knocked by one. But they should probably avoid that one right now and go after the team that's here. He's right under them. Gets the knock easy. There's another player around. Smoke is making it hard to see anything. Marchena getting hit. And that might have been it from Mzex's right there on this side anyway. Jost wasn't able to do much else to help them out. You see Jost is trying to heal as well. Team 1 have made their way here. BIS is on the far side. Pocky's still here with his teammate. Pocky and Wesker. We saw their two teammates get knocked out on top of that hill. And it looks like Team 1 has made their way here, hearing all the gunshots, thinking, hey, we'll third party that. Majestic. Peralta gets knocked out. Gets the knockout on Jose, and Jose is out, so that's it for the team. Good grenade throw by Peralta. Z-Fix getting hit on the side now by a whole different squad. This hill is no longer giving them the excellent cover. Might have been from the axe here. Angry Onyx Paquette still alive. Cleaner is out. Take a look at Team 8's BIS. They did well in Myanmar. 30 players left, 10 teams total. Looks like they're gonna start moving out. They don't really have to, but they could if they want. Team 10, they've been here forever now. After pushing this house against an enemy, they seem to have been stuck here now. The problem with this, obviously, is grenades. Any grenades that cut in is going to be a big risk to them. The only cover they really have is the closet, but they do get a knock on Z-Fix. Relax is probably going to get this revive in. Natsu going to throw a grenade. We'll see. Get it through the doorway, probably. Is he far enough? No, he wasn't. That would have been excellent against Wesker, as he did not make it into the closet. He just needed to get a little bit more arm on that. Natsu getting hit a bit on the side. Probably caused by the axe, I believe. I heard some gunshots from down here. Meanwhile, let's take a look here with Vito, Forever, Damien, and Ranger. They only have 1 kill. Their main plan, probably, at this point, is to stay alive. They got first place. They got 21 kills in the first match, and that was the only match we've had so far. So this is being the second. Their job is to just keep things steady. As long as they stay in first, they won't have any problems. If they get first place in this one, it's pretty much over no matter how many kills they get. But they got to make that happen. If they get a top 3, I think they're still in first no matter what, unless another team goes insane with their kill count in first place. But right now, they're just trying to keep the status quo. They do not want to take too much risk. Good shots on tags. Espinoza keeping that recoil down to a minimum. Let's see what they go here. BIS, as I said, they didn't have to move. I think they're just moving a little bit because of new zones there. Looks like they are finally spotted. They see the car was taking a hit there. But look at all the space that they have. All this is theirs. And they pretty much know it. They can pretty much see down this hill and say, hey, there's no one here. We can take as much as we want. So they don't have to take a lot of risk, but they're not going to get a lot of kills this way. So no, it's a little bit of both. They can either go for a risk by going up the hill and going after a team that's been shooting at them. Or they can stay down there and hope that rank will give them a lot of points. And maybe the end of the game will give them a few kills extra. PHG Jumbo, welcome to the stream. Pretty High Gamer Jumbo says, yo, what up, what up? What up, bud? You guys playing again COD Mobile Scrims tomorrow? I know you guys usually do. Team 1 right there. Oh, Z-Fix getting hammered there. He's still not knocked. Pocky probably just giving him more of a haircut than anything. As you can see there, his helmet's gone. Cut a little bit of that pink hair. Z-Fix will try to heal from that. Looks like Pocky's getting hit from the side too. That third party is just causing enough pain for him where he can't quite keep his concentration on Team 1. Team 5 and Team 19 are here. Here's the toys. And look at them on the right. Do they know? Do any of the teams know? I think he does. Tufo, I think, notices them, hears them maybe. If he hears them, then they can hear him. I'm surprised Kevin's not coming back around saying, hey, there's 2 people here. Maybe we should focus on them. Kevin's really looking on different angles. So his car's blown up. Yeah, they do. Both teams know. I'm assuming the toys blew up this car or caused a lot of damage on it. One or the other. So this broadside, this backside has barely any activity because there's only 2 teams on this side of the circle. The rest is the activity at this compound, pretty much. That was an interesting angle. Oh, Kaki trying to win it, but Natsu diving, dipping, dodging as he gets a knockout on that one. Well done for the movement from Natsu, strafing by jumping. Makes it really hard to see him, and he gets a win. So Natsu, I think he might be the only one left on his squad, but he is able to take out that particular player. Trying to put a first aid in. I think he's covered on both those sides. Luckily, the hills are giving him some cover. Goes inside the house. The circle is doing great things for this compound and anybody who's in it. STG, Mamata, and Robert hanging in there on this hilltop. I think they pushed this. There was another team up here, I thought. Not sure what happened to them. So Team 19 with IQ has to make their way out of that position. Looks like Marvis is causing troubles, but Marvis is getting hit as well. Luckily, 2 hits wasn't enough to take him down. Peralta's up there. We'll see if Ranger can see him. Tries to shoot from the crouch position. Seems to get some hits, but not all of it. And Ranger's taking those few in response. Back over to Damien. Again, this is the team that has definitely taken the lead. But they do need to make sure that they have a top 3 finish. There's 8 teams left. Now, they don't have to. I should say that they shouldn't. That is their goal. I think their goal is to get a top 3 spot right now. Their goal isn't to get a lot of kills. Their goal is to be conservative. As long as they place well, they will do well and hold their first place position. And that obviously means that the other teams are doing the same as well. Like they're not going to go insane with the kill count. They want to make sure that they are still going to be in it. They don't want to take too much risk, is what I'm trying to get at. Here's Forever. Looks like he's throwing a smoke. They got to get into zone. Looks like Team 6 is going to hold them back. If Team 6 holds back Team 24 here, that would help everybody, and it looks like he's having a hard time doing that as one drives through and gets away to get into zone. The rest are driving in as well. Forever taking some damage, and they make a little horseshoe out of this for protection on multiple angles. They got the hill here as well. Throwing grenades in. Onyx might take a damage. No, he won't. As I think he's back there. Yeah, he's in the what do you call this? The balcony side of the hill of the house. Oh, good grenade as it gets through. And Onyx is down. We'll see if Angry is going to try to get this revive in. And I'm surprised Team 24 hasn't made a huge push. But shots on the side as Onyx will not make it through. And that won't give the kill though to Team 24 as they probably threw the grenade there. I'm pretty sure they did it. And now a grenade down to the first floor, but that's going to take a while for the cooking to work. And it looks like Vito will push out of that though. Not sure when that was going to explode. Molly being thrown at him. Angry's on fire, not in a good way as he has to hop out. He's taking a lot of damage from bullets and fire, and there he goes down and out. TC and the rest of his squad in Team 24 is Team. That's their team name, by the way, Team. It gets the win. I hear a lot of gunshots over here. IF going against BIS. It looks like Peralta's taking a lot of damage in the open. Look how open he is. I'm surprised he's not taking a lot of hits. Finally, there's the hits that we're talking about, and there he goes, hits knocked. He does get a knock in return, though, so a 1-for-1 in that particular moment. Marvis is going to get knocked by the grenade as he was trying to heal. Espinoza is trying to get the revive once again on Marvis, and BIS is getting all the heals they can do on their side as well. This is going to be a heal battle. Who will get the heals first? Who will be able to make their move first? Espinoza gets behind the tree, trying to pick up Peralta. The movement from Team 8 on BIS as they're moving on to the right. 4 teams left. Going prone. Grenades, a flurry of throwables. as they give everything they got. Tax is trying to use this car for protection. Four teams left, and one of them being the main runners of this, so they are probably really happy about what they've been doing so far. Espinoza cuts around to the bottom. Let's see if he sees Vito or Damien on that backside. Shots fired. Knocks for sure, as he couldn't get behind the car quickly enough. Vito on the left. I don't think they realize how close he really is right there. He's actually closer than the enemy they shot at. Ranger getting hit from the blue and the bullets. And Ranger will be thirsted as well. Vito might be the only one left on his team. He has an M4 in hand. Peralta moving around. He sees him through the grass. Gets him. Cuts around to the right. Espinoza should be ready for him. Vito getting knocked out, and that would give them a 4th place finish with 2 kills on the board. Not a great way to end it, but I think that will keep the status quo for them. But we'll see with the last few teams. I'm not sure how the rest of the teams fared in the first match. Chonboy gets knocked. Marvis was the cause of that one. STG hanging on the side. As Robert is knocked, and Mamada is just trying to heal first. Gets back up to 75%, and it looks like he's throwing a smoke for Robert. They have the zone too, and they got the high hill as well. They're actually in an excellent position. It's just that they don't have the numbers compared to these other teams. 3 and 4, I believe, on these sides. So it's a 3v4v2. Vigilante is out for IF. Peralta, Espinoza, Marvis hanging in there. They've been doing really well. 11 kills. Peralta moves his car up, using it for protection and the rock as well. Grenade over, or smoke over. They just want to get into zone for the next one as well. STG, they are staying low on this corner. And I wouldn't be surprised if Marvis wants to get up this hill and have this as his spot as well. He sees the blown up vehicle though. He has to realize that there's enemies. He sees the smoke as well. Marvis gets hit a lot from STG. And Espinoza is knocked. It looks like they're getting hit from BIS as well, as IF is getting third-partied. Marvis is getting pushed in from the blue zone. Espinoza's right there. Looks like Peralta hanging in there with barely any health left. Was able to take out a player from BIS, making it a 3v3 situation for them. STG Mamada gets knocked. Robert throwing more smoke. SCG, that's all they've been doing right now. Throwing a ton of smoke, hoping for these things to give them protection, cutting in to the remainder of the match. Robert, let's see. The BIS, I don't know if BIS can see him. I don't think so with this angle. It's a little tough. It's really close though, but I don't think they'll see him. Only IF would be able to see him, and the smoke is giving him great cover for that. Mamada healing up. Gets to 75%, goes prone. Shoots right over Mamada right there. Sees him on top, gets the knock on Peralta. Espinoza might be next. Has a little bit of health left though. And the knocks on BIS. I'm not sure if it's a blue zone the most, but I think STG caused a lot of it as Chonboy gets knocked. Looks like Snapple's trying to get the revive on one of his teammates. Shots fired on both sides as Mamada is staying low, just beating out the blue zone. No, he won't as he gets knocked from enemies. Robert is out as well, making them 3rd place. Snapples gets knocked. Milo's boys trying to heal first before anything. Gets a knock on Peralta. Can he do 2 more? It'll be impressive. He gets Espinoza, but he couldn't do the last one and will be taken down by IF. IF probably had the most kills in this one as well, so it's probably well deserved that they get first. We'll take a look at the results on this and how many exactly they got. So they got 6 apiece from Espinoza and Peralta, 4 from Marvis. That's a team total of 16. Very impressive first place. I'm not sure how well IF did in the first match. If they got a top 3, which they could have, but I'm not sure. If they got top 3, they might have taken the lead above Team. But we will see as we tally them up later. We got BIS with 2 total kills from Chomboy and Milos each getting 1. And then we got STG with 6 for Mamada, 3 for Robert, and a team total, obviously, of 9. Thank you for joining, Celeste. Appreciate it. Here's the team that I've been talking about after match number 1, as they were the team leaders. Thank you, Jumbo, for coming in again. We got a team, as they only got 2 kills. They got 4th place, so they'll get some rank points, pretty good rank points, and not a lot of kills for points. I'm not sure if they still have the lead. I think they do, because they had such an amazing first match, but we'll see. As we definitely will know how they do when 3rd match is over and done with. Anyway, let's keep going. We got Uwu and their team with 4 for Natsu, 3 for Relax, and 2 for Zfix. A team total of, I think that's 9, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Not bad right there. Keep it going. Axe or AX with 1 kill from Cleaner. IQ with 3 kills from a player I cannot pronounce, but there's IQ for you. Toys with 1 kill from Tufo. RN with 4 total kills. Xander getting 3, very impressive. Gun comes in with 3, 4, 5, 6 total kills. We got MZS with 0 coming in this one. Coffin, 2 kills. PRC with 0. FOB with 2 total kills. TF with 0. Cuties, I believe. Yep, Cuties with 0. And THC to level it out with 0 there. So that is match number 2. We'll have match number 3 coming up, so don't go anywhere for that. Good matchup for match number 2. It kept ending to that compound pretty much. There's a lot of teams that were battling it there. It is a very good place to hold, regardless of where the zone is, unless it's in the blue zone. But generally speaking, it's a good place to hold. And ever since we went there, we've pretty much never left that area. It kept going there, and more teams kept going there. So keep saying there, but you know that's the only word I can think of. Zfix, thank you for joining in. Impressive matchup in the last one. Good job. I think the guy looks like has gotten the room going. And we'll start this one. Let's see. When will we start this one? We'll start at 9:30 for this one. So be ready. Get yourself in there. Crusader Fan 101, thank you for the follow. And Zfix, thank you for the follow. If you guys follow me on YouTube and Omelet, thank you. I just can't see it right away, but I appreciate it. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Ismar Valerio says go MZS, gives him a big heart. Christina Santana says inactive MZS, inactive. Got a lot of fire for him as well. Yeah, I don't know. Elaine Escalante says, what do you think about us not being called, I'm guessing, called gamers? What do you think about us not being called gamers? What do you mean not called gamers? Did I say something like that? I'm not sure. But you guys, everyone's a gamer. If anyone's here that's not a gamer, I'd be very interested in knowing how they found this channel. You know what I mean? That's all we do on this channel. That's all we pretty much have on this channel. A bunch of gamers. Oh, I just gave myself a nick. I just gave myself a thumbs down on YouTube. Oh no. Yeah, one thing I really would appreciate myself is if you guys like what you see, just give me a follow. That way, you know when we have these in the future. And all you gotta do is when you see me streaming, you either jump in because you like it or you don't. Because you don't like it, and I'd be very sad. But no, but for real though, I appreciate that you guys are here watching in the first place, and just have fun with it. Make the chat your own. Be respectful and don't use curse words, but make the chat your own. It's all yours. Whatever you guys want to do with it. I'm not the one chatting it up in there. It's you guys. I'll answer any questions you guys have. I do have a delay. Remember that. So if there's any questions you have, know that my response will be late, but other people might be able to help you out in real time, like Celeste. Celeste has been great doing that and answering. Parzival, thank you for joining in. Says, ¿Qué onda hablas español? I do not speak Spanish. I know how to say hablas español, you know, talk Spanish, but I don't. I can say, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? I did take some elementary school Spanish. Mi nombre es H Crusader. I don't know what else. Yo quiero jugar PUBG, I guess. I don't know how to say Player Unknown Battlegrounds in Spanish. Couldn't even think of what that would be. But yeah. That's my extent of Spanish. Like, if someone was just to talk to me in Spanish, I wouldn't understand. If someone types to me in Spanish, I might be able to like take my time and go through each word and think, okay, that can mean that. So you're probably talking about this. But that's about it. That's as far as my Spanish goes. First of all, thank you for the follow. Let me make sure I'm in the right spot. Yes, I am. Good, good, good. Yeah, just remember, guys, I'm on a delay. Just want to keep you reminded, because sometimes people just jump in and think like, oh, you're not responding. I wish I could. I wish I could easily just respond right away, other than typing, because I like being able to say it and kind of shout you guys out. But yeah, I mean, I have the delay for a very good reason, a very important reason, and it's to prevent stream sniping. If we're not able to prevent that, then people would just use my stream to take advantage of other teams. It wouldn't be a fair fight at all. It wouldn't be a fight that's that holds up the integrity of the game. So it's very important, and I would never change that unless I'm doing maybe like an open custom room where you don't have to register, where there wouldn't be a prize pool, unless the prize pool was understood, that we would not, like in very open terms, would not put a stream delay in, because it does take away some of the doubt that people can cheat. You know, we don't want anyone thinking this game was rigged from the very beginning, and it just takes away that I don't know. Yeah, what I was saying before, it takes away some of the integrity of the game, and we don't want that. They certainly do not. Oh, my butt. I've been out. I'm in New York still. I live in the city, but I moved for the coronavirus issue. I moved to my parents so we can like take care of each other and not feel like isolated too much. So we kind of quarantined ourselves like a month ago together. It's been great. And so I don't have my standing desk. That's where I want to go with that. I don't have my standing desk, which I was able to stand and do this stuff. I possibly can put this on like a stand or something on its own, but I don't have anything high enough, so I got to sit down for this. But the other thing I do want to talk about, which I'm glad I was able to bring up the coronavirus, is I hope you guys stay safe. It's very important that you guys do. Eddie says, what's up? I just did. I guess you just did. I'm not sure what I said 4 minutes ago, but you just said I just did, which I hope it's good, whatever you just did. But yeah, for the coronavirus, make sure you're taking the necessary precautions. This is no laughing matter. I know some people might be thinking, it's not really affecting me, it's not affecting the people around me, I haven't seen anything significant, so I'm just going to go about my day, not really thinking about it. And I would say that's a big mistake. Don't do that. Definitely keep people in mind about this. Sometimes, you know, I'm assuming most of my audience is pretty young, and most people aren't getting hurt by this, at least directly, as their own individual self. But just know that you can easily catch it, and it doesn't affect you at all. It could easily not affect you at all. It could harmfully do some big harm. But I think for most young people, it's not doing much harm, and they think, okay, well, if it doesn't do me much harm, it's not going to hurt others. Keep in mind that that is not the case for pretty much a lot of the population. You can easily spread it to other people, and you don't want that to happen, especially if you're quarantining yourself, you're not taking it seriously, and then you bring it back to the people that you're quarantining with. You don't want your loved ones getting hurt by this. It's, again, not a laughing matter, so make sure you're washing your hands for at least 20 seconds to make sure you get all the bacteria off your hands. It takes that long. It really does, to get everything off your hands, and that includes this virus if you do have it on your hands. Make sure you take showers when you come back home from grocery store, or out in general, unless I do make exceptions when it comes to the shower. I'm sure the officials would say don't. But like if I've been doing a lot of yard work around my house, and I don't feel like I need to take a shower unless I, I'm sweaty and I feel dirty. But I don't feel like I need to take a shower because of coronavirus, because I'm not getting even close to anybody around my house. It's a pretty isolated area. But if you are going to the grocery store, you're going to places where people are around that you are not quarantining with, make sure you take a shower when you get back home. Make sure you wash your clothes right away. You never know where it's going to be, and you really don't want to take chances. I've had friends, not my particular friends, but friends of their friends who have been greatly harmed by this. So I know I've said a lot about it, but I really want to make sure my audience is taking correct steps. All right, so we're going to go into match number 3 now. Let's take a look. Let's do it. Vikindi. I love Vikindi. My favorite map of them all, and I wonder if it's yours as well. Vikindi is, I think, the most beautiful map. I say this pretty much every time because I don't think people appreciate Vikindi as much as some other maps. As I said, it's my favorite, and I want to be clear that this is my favorite because of the way it looks. And I'm sure from a competitive standpoint, it's like, well, that's not a good reason to like a map, and I would disagree. I think more maps should be like this when it comes to beauty. I think they should make some changes to it. I think there's plans to make changes to Vikindi, I've heard, and I think that would be an excellent thing to do. A few things I would say is not to have so many little compounds and increase the amount of or increase the size of the bigger compounds. I think that would change the dynamics as a competitive map. Eddie, thank you for the follow, by the way. Rather than people holding individual compounds and just kind of securing that. For the most part, on the competitive scene, you want to be able to get a compound very early on. First get your loot wherever you go for that, whether it's individual compounds or the main cities like Goroka or the coal mines, wherever you go. That will always be the same no matter what map, pretty much. But when the circles start to close, it's very important to find the compound that's in the middle. If you're the first one there, you pretty much have a great advantage to holding that against oncoming teams, because the compounds, generally speaking, are isolated from a lot. And when they're isolated, it makes it very hard to push. There's not a lot of ways to hide as you push forward without a vehicle on this map. Because there's no high grass, it's obviously snow, and there's a few trees, but not a lot. Depends on the compound, but for the most part, it's very hard to push compared to holding houses, which gives camping an advantage, which is why probably most teams don't like this as a competitive scene or competitive map. And I agree with that. I think they still need to make some changes on this. Wow, everyone took a different... Oh, never mind. I was like, everyone took a different one except for TF here. TF and Team 1. Oh, you only have a hatchet or whatever you call that. That is not a good thing to only. He's like, I'll get you. Oh, he's got to get away. That's what he needs to do. He lost both of his teammates already with Natsu and Relax, so Zfix is trying to just be the remaining player. Oh, there's another one. You can have duels. Dual, whatever you call them. Sights, I guess. Kind of like the death sight kind of thing. And he's just trying to stay low. TF probably has no idea he's here. I am Bugs. Thank you for joining the stream. So I think he's going to be able to hide. Although he is moving back over. I think he wants to get a gun if he's before leaving. I'm surprised he didn't just go that move here. I don't know why he did that. He is stuck here now. Oh, I feel so bad. He is so stuck right now. He found a gun. Oh, he had to reload. He's got Tommy and no, he can't do it. Wow, I was like, oh, he got a gun. Nah. Let's try Z-Fix. I wouldn't have tried that myself. If I was you were back here. He was all the way at the street. You can see one of his footprints right there. He could have just gone this way. This way. Go to that compound. Get a gun. There's no reason. His teammates were dead. They weren't knocked and possibly get revived. Nope. And he tried to get a gun here, which I wouldn't have advised. That's what he wanted to do. Team 24, they're nowhere near any enemies. This is the team that I still believe is in first. Could have changed since match number 2, I'm not sure, but I think they do still have the lead. Team 5, let's take a look at them. We got the Toys here. Dom is a new player that we haven't seen yet tonight on the Toys team. Got Kevin, you're all. I don't think we've seen you're all either. Tufo and Dom, as I said before. We'll take a look at Team 6 here with Axe, AX, Baguette, Angry, Onyx, and Cleaner. We've seen all 4 of these players competing throughout the whole scrim. Trainer, Robert, Mamada, and Iversol. Inversal, sorry, Inversal. First I thought it was like Ivysaur, the Pokemon. I'm like, wait, that's probably not it. So let me just redo that. And it's Inversal. My bad. IF, oh, wait, is this 2 different teams? No, it's not. IF with Espinoza, Marvis, Vigilante, and Peralta. They got Dobro, which has a lot of good leads, so they should be pretty stacked after they're done with that. IQ with Mentalist, Relax, Bean Daddy, and Sarah. I'm going to go with Sarah, yep. I don't think we've seen Sarah compete yet on Team 19. Good luck to IQ. Big fans of their team, as they've competed many times in our scrims, and they usually do pretty well in some tournaments, I've noticed. TF with Senso, Lick Red, and Kaysen. Lick is definitely a great person that we've done. We've had some good relationships with him in the past, hosting scrims and when they were a part of War, We Are Renegades. PRC with Ice Card. I'm not sure if this is a card, because that'd be a cool name, to be honest. Ice Card, which is fine. Kambu is there, Cheeto, and Wicho. So I don't know how do you pronounce your name, but either way is good. BIS is over here at Vinery. Yeah, they got Chan Boy, Snapples. Yeah, Snapples. Milos Boy, and Tax. We've seen all of their players compete already tonight. And so there you go. See, this is the kind of the problem with Vikendi. Look at all the compounds that you have that you can take. There's just too many on this map. That's the biggest problem I feel on this particular map. They need to lower the amount of compounds. Whether it's big cities, maybe take away some big cities and expand them. I'm totally fine with that. And they should probably do the same with the smaller compounds and take away some of those. But all in all, just look how beautiful this map is. It is just better than any other map, to be quite honest with you. Not sure what they used to make this one, but they should do it for everyone. They're always making this game better, though. I remember the first maps, the glitches they had. It has definitely progressed, and that is for sure, with the smoothness of the game and the looks of the game. There's no doubt about that. Celeste, thank you for the buff. Says Naked Love, appreciate it. Gator Later, thank you for joining, says hi. Okay. Team 8 is getting close to Team 24. We'll see if that will be a battle. You can see they're passing them by right now in the mini-map on the top right of the screen. So BIS just driving through, saying hello and goodbye. Team 4 is going to be next in front, and they're also in a vehicle. Let's see if they kind of hear each other in their own. Act Donut, thank you for joining the stream. There they are on the right. MZs. And they just kind of pass by like 2 trains in the night. No, Nox should be. Oh, do they see him? Do they hear him? Right there. Yeah, they take shots at him. Sean Boy drives by. Probably not going to stop. Teammates kept going. He's going to follow him. And they stop here at Coal Mine. Here's Mamada. His teammates are not close, but enemies are not that far, not that close either. See where Cleaner goes though. He's going backwards. He's going back to his teammates, I believe. He has a car. He's probably going to pick him up or just at least regroup with them. Team 2 is driving up north as the zone is going that way as well. Here's Peralta, who's paused for a moment. There's his teammate, and looks like they're going to move now as a unit. I like this vehicle, by the way. I know it's a very weak vehicle, so it doesn't do very well under fire, but it's really mobile and quick as well. That's why I like it the most. It has the most control pretty much out of any vehicle in the game. MZS knocks. It looks like Team 8 is in front, and we'll see if they find. Yes, the shots are fired, and it looks like knocks the rest. They're going to take some hits. I'm surprised no one's knocked here. Barely took any damage, if at all. He stops here. Ooh, might be a big mistake to stop here. How are you not getting shot? I know that tree's there, but is that really providing that much cover? Where you can't be seen around that tree? I guess so. Here's Stacks. Let's see what they're going to do. MZS Nox is here. You know what hill they're on? Stacks is looking over. Getting hit on the side, getting hurt badly, and couldn't get down. Has a good spot from Jose. Is able to get the knock from the top of the cliff. Thank you. Yeah, you can take this. Oh, is that tea? Beautiful. Thank you. Snapples going for the revive on Stacks right now. Smoke was thrown, but not on them. That could be a big problem, as Jose might be able to see him pretty well. Nope, he drops down. Well, maybe Nox will push forward. It looks like he has a grenade ready to cook and throw. Oh, a little far, but they might be able to get a little of the Snapples right there. Nox has players getting closer to him. There's Stacks. Stacks. As he shoots over, he gets knocked though. Nox was able to hold his own. I think maybe his teammate was helping a tad bit there. Let's see, here is inactive. Grenade thrown, half health for him now. Snapples gets knocked in the broadside by inactive. Smoke was thrown for his way. He needs to heal too. Let's see what Milos can see. Milos has a good angle here. And I don't believe they know that he's right behind this rock. Oh, yes he does. Jose was able to put an end to him pretty quick after he peeked from that rock. That'll be the win. BIS is out, leaving MZS the winners with the 4 kill count. As we speak, Team 18 seems to be in the middle in a compound where teams might be converging. We'll take a look. IF is close, and they have vehicles. They stopped here for the moment. They might be taking a look at TF. We'll see. Are you looking at them, Marvis? Let's see what Marvis does. Is he going to push that or push away from it? Or maybe just move the car behind the houses so they can make sure it's not taken out. Yep. Let's move the cars. Red gets knocked. Let's see if they make a push. Yeah. Love that. So all of them are in vehicles of their own. And let's see from Marvis as he's closest. Oh, never mind. Vigilante beat him to it. Vigilante gets all the way around, actually, to a great spot. He's going to go inside. They already got the revive in, though, but did they get the heals in? Not sure. Oh, he didn't get the revive. Red is still knocked. Big mistake. Got to try to get that revive in already. That fire is going to hold them back. Go for the revive first. This fire... Oh, Red is going to sacrifice himself. Knocks on the side there as Senso comes in to help out. Lick, get that revive in already. This is going to be too late there, maybe. I don't know why they didn't do that when that fire first was thrown. They couldn't get anything in there anymore. Oh, that's a good grenade. Get out of there, and one gets knocked out. Lick was able to come out, though, and shoot Vigilante down to the ground. Teammates are definitely going to pop up quick. And let's see if Marvis... Yeah, Marvis is going to try to get this done first. Pre-firing his Lick. Trying to hold back the horde. One player, though, at the moment. 2 players are knocked on the ground for IF. Red has been trying to... They've been trying to pick him up for a while now. I think Lick wants to get a heal in. Peralta's all the way on this side trying to go after Senso. While Marvis got, I believe, a revive on Vigilante, and Vigilante's healing himself at this moment. So this fire is going to be great timing now for Red and Lick. Oh, grenade from Peralta. Peralta doing everything as he cuts over here and trying to get Senso here now. As he got the grenade in there and got the 2 kills there. Let's see if he gets these 2, this last one down. No, he won't, and he will get knocked down. Teammates are there already, trying to get an eye on that. There we go. As he is taken down by Marvis. Marvis lost a lot of health doing that, but let's see. They have everybody left still. Marvis, Vigilante, Peralta, Espinoza. All winning. All alive. Here's Axe next to Team 19 this time with IQ Mentalist. Mentalist has lost every single player. Looks like he's going to try to throw this grenade off to Onyx and give him a nice pass. He's behind the wall though. Bad timing. That could have put a lot of damage on if Ox didn't get behind this next. Ooh. Oh, it just gets stopped there. Just a little bit to the side maybe, and a little maybe or over would have hurt Onyx, but to no avail. Mentalist smoked himself. Team 6 is all around. Unless that smoke was from the enemies as well. Mentalist is in a lot of trouble here. We'll keep an eye on the rest, making sure there isn't other things to worry about. Team 7's driving closer to IF. That might be something we want to see, actually. He's just passing by that team, too. Joe stops on a dime. There's Espinoza on the outside and gets knocked easily. Vigilante's getting hit on the side as well. Not getting knocked out this time. Espinoza will get thirsted. So they do get this kill here for IQ Mentalist. I want to see that for a quick second before heading back. Vigilante's getting thirsted. Peralta, they just got done with the squad wipe as well, and looks like they got enemies coming up the kazoo. Nice knock off 2 of them with the grenade and gets a 3rd as well. Well done from Peralta. He needs to get 1 more left. You can see one player's coming back up. He's going for kills. That's the big guy. Oh my god, how he's still alive. He needs to heal. Look at his health. Marchena is not continuing this. Oh, there you go. This should be it. Oh, can he win it? Oh, I was like, he's still alive, but he was just dead though. That was a great grenade. He got 2 kills out of that. The problem was his thirsts. Sometimes it's good to thirst. It does. But most of the time, I would say it's not a good idea for self-interest. Yes, there's some good things about not thirsting, not just because it's the right thing to do per se. It's also the right thing to do when you want to get more kills. You know, keep them out there as bait. You know what the enemy was going to do here. You knew what, I think it was Marchena, right? Marchena, he only had one option. That is to come up the stairs. There's nothing else he could do. He has 3 players knocked. The risk was well worth making the push, and he should have known that. Instead of going for the thirst, wait for him. Get him up those stairs in a panic, and then go after him. That was a mistake made. He did a great job with the grenade. No doubt about that. I wish he just thought out the rest of it, though. MZS right there next to Axe. You can see Paquette. I'm gonna go with Piket. I don't know. Anyway, he is making his way closer and closer to this team here. Marchena inactive on the 2nd floor. Axe players surrounding the place. Molly was thrown on the stairs, it looks like, to prevent them from coming up. Looks like a smoke, making things a little bit confusing. If you are the team that has less players and you're on even ground, pretty much you're on even ground. Even though they have the 2nd floor, I wouldn't say that it gives them any advantage. I think it just pretty much means that you're on the 2nd floor compared to the 1st. Height advantage isn't that big when it comes to stairs, I feel. Anyway, if you feel like you're in even ground, even advantage, but you just have less people, you want to make sure you create a very confusing place, throwing smokes. That way when Axe tries to push, it is not as simple as just cutting in and shooting. Molly cut in inactive, make sure to get out of that one before it blew up. Another Molly. Oh, why are you doing that, inactive? Why did you do that? Looks like he's going to heal that through, though. 5 teams left. Another smoke out. Keep an eye on the rest. Looks like the rest are separated, so this is definitely going to be the battle. For now, anyway. What Axe wants to do is wait for that smoke to dissipate. The less things that get in the way. Oh, nice knock on Martin. They're definitely going to push now. There's no doubt. There's no reason not to. Pushes out of the door. Good job for Inactive to move. Get a 1v1, hoping that won't last, though. And Inactive should have it taken out. Look at all the surrounding Axe players. They're pretty much surrounding them like it's prey. Well done for Axe to win that one. Onyx, Angry, Baguette all survived through it. Team 4, we'll take a look at. STG. You got Trainer, Robert, Mata, and Inversal. Next zone, popping in, deep around Port and Zabava. Only one team is technically all in. SCG is semi-in, and also PRC kind of in. And then Team 5 needs to figure out a way through. 4 teams left, as I said. 2 players left on the toys with Kevin and Dom, and they're the only 2 that aren't in zone. Technically speaking. We got a drop here. Couldn't get it that fast enough. A Groza in level 3 gear. Okay, not bad. Usually teams like AWM. Let's see what this one has, if anything. The new DBS. What do you guys think about that shotgun? I'm not a big fan of it. I haven't done much testing with it, which I should. I probably should take it out for a run. But the times I have, whether it's a training room or just in like general matches where I've used it, it doesn't feel useful. Like if I'm getting a crate weapon, I want it to be good for mid to long range. You know, a sniper or like an AR, a solid AR like an AUG or a Groza. But I don't know, having a shotgun, it just feels wrong. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like it should be a crate weapon. Which is the reason why it was never a crate weapon before, but maybe it just takes some practice to use. How do I register? Said Godly Dan. Go to our Discord. Perfect. Thank you. And Godly says okay. So everyone now is in the next zone. It's gonna take a while for this one to get in the battles. For sure about that. Godly, thank you for the follow. I think I might have mentioned that. Go Godly Dan. A lot of Godly. Thank you for the follow as well. Geo Godly. Or Go Godly. There. It says, wish I can join. Wish you could have joined too. Just make sure you register next time so you can compete for a chance to win the whole thing. 4 teams here. This circle. A lot of battles in the middle of the game. Beto, thank you for the follow. Is that Beto O'Rourke 2007? Like he was he running in? No, he wasn't running in 2007. I'm sure it's a different type of Beto. Okay. New zone up north. Real big change actually, as 50% of it is in the water. Interesting. So 3 teams need to head up north. 1 team's already good to go. See, Axe has already made their way in. Took no time at all to figure out a spot. Already 13. You know what I feel like this is? This is like a classic match. I say that because usually in classic match, a lot of the battle happens either in the very beginning or in the middle, and then at the end, there's not a lot of teams left. Usually in a scrim, you have a lot of people trying to go for survival, so what they do is kind of like they might loot very softly for a lot of teams and not take a lot of risk, and so that will give them entrance into the end part of the game for the most part. And a lot of teams will do that, so a lot of teams will be at the end. This is not like that at all. Team 4 and Team 6 are close to each other. Let's see what that happens. What happens here, I should say. Shots are already fired. Maybe on Trainer, maybe on Omada. Maybe a misfire. Toys on the backside, and that led Trainer to say, hey, there's people coming up with the car. And they are driving, or are they moving? They are driving. They don't want to battle because they only have 2 people left. They don't know if they're going against a squad there, so you can obviously understand the move to go away as they want to find a spot inside zone that they can shoot from. They're heading close to Team 9. Are they heading straight? They're heading straight to Team 9. They want to hold the compound here, but Team 9's going to shoot at them badly. Toys is hurt badly. Dom is hurt badly. Both of them are not looking too hot. Shots fired on Isacard as somehow Kevin's still alive. These drop shots, but no. Dom is out. There you go. There's the end as PRC gets the kills here. There were only 2 left, and that's all PRC needed to do to get those 2 since they win it. So there's 3 teams left now. STG, Robert, Trainer, Mamada, and Inversal. Looks like Robert's scouting out the front, seeing if he can find anybody from the top of this cliff. So far, for his angle, he can't see anything. Axe is closest to the main group, and he has the circle as well, or they have the circle as well. Not bad at all for their position. Shots fired by Team 4. And it looks like it was by Trainer. Blue zone will be changing in a minute and 15 seconds roughly. Yeah, they know they're down there. I think they blew up their car, making it hard for them to move to the next spot if they wanted. Although the zone is being very nice for Axe right now. So the next zone doesn't have any of the water. So the zone shouldn't have changed too much. You can see here, for most of the land, doesn't change much. Team 9's moving their way though into the next zone. They have the compound in front to take. I'm sure nobody is there. I know that, but I don't think they should worry about a team being there. Although they are being cautious. You can see that, overly cautious as they put their broadside. Okay, I was like, why is that car so loud? STG is taking shots, so they know exactly where PRC is. They're just so far away, they can't really push if they even wanted to. Looks like PRC's backing away to get on the bottom of this hill here. And hard cover away from STG. Axe still taking shots up. As they get a knock on Mata. Mata, I guess, overly peeked that tree. And Onyx was able to get the knock. Their STG should be able to smoke this up. Robert is there. Yep, throwing the smokes. That should make it easy for getting the revive on Mamada. Onyx is just shooting through that smoke, hoping that they make a mistake for him to get a hit. Actually, Mamada's lost a lot of health. Might have taken a hit there. But he's still good. As he's getting revived, he should be picked up. And should be able to heal up, especially with Team 9. They're not coming up the hill. There's no reason to. The zone could change across the street for them. It could change in their favor. They hear a lot of gunshots up there, so they know there's a battle between at least 2 different teams. And they know there's 11 people left, so the potential of only 3 teams isn't that crazy. Are shooting up as they get Trainer a lot of hits. Not quite the knock though. I think he's behind that tree. He's going to try to smoke his position here. He's just standing still, waiting, and there you go. And now he's going to put the heels on in there. Good job. Inversal's trying to get to a point where he can take a look at PRC. But that's going to leave all this stuff from Axe up to them. So all that gunshots, I think Axe has been pretty aggressive in the past. Even though they're holding this compound still, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to go up that cliff to go after STG first. The other option is to go to the left here and just like maybe hold this rock or go across the street and get into the compound. But the compound's actually out of zone too, so that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Wonder what Axe will do. Right now, STG is really battling against Team 9 for the most part. There were some shots from Axe just a second ago. Yep, again, is driving to the right. And I think they're going to hold that rock cliff side. It's not in zone, though, so that's not going to work. That's why I thought they were going to go push up Team STG as well, because the cover here is not great. Yes, I think the only great cover is pretty much for one person, and that's going to be here. But that's about it. PRC's in a pretty good spot. Look at this. They're in zone. The only problem is the next zone after. They'll have to move across the street, but this is great cover to get them into the open, the enemies into the open, and then to shoot across the street. We'll see if that works out for them. They have to get some knocks though from here. If they don't, that zone is certainly not going to end on them, and they're going to be in trouble to move on the next one. So that is a problem they're going to have to face, and most likely. There's smokes up to that rock. Not sure why he did that, but he did. Maybe for his teammates to make their way in. They have zone, actually. Oh, Onyx has zone. So they have a compound partially in zone. STG is holding on the very edge as well. I think STG is in the best position, though. They have so much freedom to move around. They can move to this hill. They can have excellent cover. They can move to that hill. Excellent cover. They got so... this rock formation is going to be great for them, too. So they got so many good places to take. And this is directly center where we're at right now. So whoever takes this spot, if they have the potential, is probably going to do the best. Axe could potentially take this side of the rock, but they have to worry about PRC. PRC moved across. Good movement here. They do have to. They did separate in pairs of 2, and Axe is getting hit from Baguette as he's out of the game. And Team 4. Not only did they have a great position from the previous circle, but now they have the best one. They do get one knocked, though, here. This would be the time for PRC to make their move. You can see them making it closer as they want to make sure they got the spot for the next zone. Robert is looking around. Trainer looking around. Amada looking around. See how the zone forces, and Wicho is down. Ice Card is with him. We'll see if he can try to get this revive in. I think he's going to throw a smoke for the angle against Mamada's side. Robert is knocked as well. This should be time for Axe to make their move wherever they need to go, as they're both not in zone. You can see here how problematic it is for Axe right now. They don't have zone. They got to move forward. You can see Angry wants to move forward. Now they should. Everyone on PRC is in the same spot. Good job for Angry to get there. I think they can make their way. I don't know. Not really a lot of actually good options. Cheeto can get good eye on that. Good smokes from Axe. I think the other team's throwing mollies. Yeah, STG made a bit of a mistake there. They held back a little bit too much in my eyes. I think if they pushed forward to this rock formation first, that would have made it very hard for PRC to come push where they came from. Even though they seem to be doing a well job. Mamada gets a knock. Kambu goes back and with Mamada getting some hits, but not enough. Ox is kind of getting into making sure he has zone. He has smoke on his side and rock on the left, and he's looking over. Kambu going for shots on Onyx, can't quite find it, and Kambu gets knocked. Looks like Ox went right through this fire, though, and he's going to take some damage, not a lot, though. Ox getting hit from multiple angles, and he is knocked. Angry now, only left on his team. He's getting hit. He's trying to hide behind trees and rocks. He has a whole team behind him, too, but Angry gets taken out by Trainer right in front. So here's 2 players knocked. One gets easily thirsted. 2 players still up, though. STG is running the show right now. PRC's in trouble. They have a little bit of cover, and obviously STG knows exactly where they're at. Robert needs some heals. I'm surprised he's not healing at the moment. He got a first aid right now. I think his teammate just handed him one. Mamada has been excellent up here. This has been a great spot for him to shoot down at PRC, although the zone is kind of pushing him out now. There's a change. Card getting hit. Yeah, well done. Even in the blue zone, he was able to keep his cool and get the knockout. So well done. Let's go through these results right now. We got 5 total kills for SCG. They did a great job running that one. And first place is great. PRC with 3 total kills. Isocard and Kambu. Nice. Well done for the team. Axe gets 4 kills from Paquette, and team total 4, 5, 6, 7. So top 3 did an excellent job there at the end there. Toys did a great job too, although they only get 0 kills. MZS, each player getting 2, making a team total of 8. Way to even those out. IF with 5 total kills, 4 for Peralta. IQ with 0 kills. TF with 3 from Red. We got the mixture of a team here from Team. 3, 4, 5, 6 kills, 9th place. I don't know if they lost their first place status. I think they did, but we'll see. BIS with 0, and Natsu and his team with 1 kill. So that is it for this one. Thank you guys for all watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure to give a follow. We will have these every week. Registration should be open, if not right now, in a moment. So you can start registering at least tonight. So take care, guys. Have a great one and enjoy the rest of it. See that and be safe, obviously. Be very, very safe. Take care.